Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's you, boy, the Anime Team. How's it going? And if you can't see right now, I got a new setup. It's pretty crazy. I know. Christmas just happened. As you can tell from the title, this is a December manga haul, so all this manga is gonna be what I got over Christmas. But not everything because I still got a couple things coming in, and those are gonna be January haul. So hey, 2 free videos for me. I'm loving it. It's working out great. Sorry if everything's a little different. I know it's kind of weird. I got a cluttered desk over here, but we're getting through with it. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to go through. This is probably gonna be one of my longest videos ever. And I don't want to hold it up anymore. So let's just start with some of the first stuff I got. And that would be a series I've enjoyed quite a bit. Dorohedoro, or Dorohedoro, however you want to say it. Got volume 4 and volume 5. So that's pretty cool. Like Dorohedoro, I think it's a great, dark, gritty series from the first 3 volumes. I've heard it's great, and I can't wait to see it get even better. We're gonna throw it over there. Oh, you guys can see some right there. Ooh. And then I think this is probably the most expensive thing I got. Uzumaki, which I didn't know it was hardcover, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah, it's by Junji Ito. Absolutely crazy art, really good looking. I've read the first chapter of it and haven't read any more. And so far it's been pretty good. I mean, a lot of people buy Junji Ito's work for some reason, right? So it's got to be good. Yeah, absolutely giant though, and beautiful hardcover. Didn't know that. When I bought it, I did not expect hardcover. So, for anybody who's wondering, hey, that hardcover, yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, beautiful art. Junji Ito, he does good art stuff. I think that's why he's popular, right? Now, next thing I got here is Attack on Titan, one of the best series out right now. We got volume 30 right here. Absolutely loving this series, and we got 31. The anime has been amazing. It's been so good. Sadly, I do not have 32 yet, coming in January. And I'm gonna be actually up to date with the volume releases, and then we got 33, which I checked was just confirmed for release in April. So definitely on the lookout for that one. The anime has been crazy. The most recent episode, so good, and I just love this series. Isayama, that's how I say it. I don't know how other people say it. He's just been a goat. Just been a goat the past 4 years doing Attack on Titan. I think that's how long it's probably been since he starting War on Paradise. So absolute fucking goat right here. If you're not on Attack on Titan, get on it. It's good shit. It's one of the best mangas out there right now. And you're just doing yourself an injustice by not reading it or watching the anime. Watch the anime. And I know a lot of people are saying season 4 is kind of ugly with the CGI, and I don't know why. People on Twitter always got to be hating on something, right? If you want to hear my opinion about the newest season, go to my channel and check it out. I got it. Next thing, I'm gonna start off with one of the series I've been dying to collect. I read the first volume, just loved it. And I've heard it's really good from a lot of other people, manga tubers, and I don't see it in many people's collections. And so we're gonna go with it. Excuse me, just ate lunch. Fuck. Okay, ready? Siren. Siren Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, move this stack, Volume 7, Volume 9, Volume 10, Volume 11, okay, Volume 12, Volume 13, Volume 14, Volume 15, Volume 16. But for anybody who doesn't know, that is a complete series of Siren, except I'm missing Volume 8. Volume 8, I believe. That one's out of stock, but do not fret. That one will also be coming in soon, January. Because a lot of the manga that was out of stock on Right Stuff, I just ordered off Amazon. Whatever. I waited to get gift cards for Christmas, so they're not gonna be here in time for this, but whatever. Siren, something about it was just so cool. I mean, I could see how it's very hit or miss. It kind of gives me Yu Yu Hakusho vibes. I feel like it was also done at the same time Yu Yu Hakusho was published, and it's just a really cool. I mean, the art points is really good, and there's never a point, in my opinion, where there is bad art. I think the art is always really neat, and it's not like berserk level art, but it's just, I don't know if you guys can really tell, it's just really good art all around. And the first volume was just really cool, and I know it's a bad thing to pick up a whole series, so don't do what I'm doing, because it's not good for anybody. For you, your wallet, anybody else who wants the series, if you don't enjoy it. But I enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go through all 16 volumes and give a review once I get that volume 8. I thought it was really cool, and I see a lot of potential. I know from what I hear, they what was it? They didn't stick the landing all that great, but that's okay. Because honestly, sticking a landing, man, if you have a good story and then your ending's just not all there, it's alright. Naoki Urasawa, I've heard he doesn't stick any of the landings with his series either, although it's very controversial. So, I'm sure this will be okay, because people still praise Naoki Urasawa. But yeah, and it's only 16 volumes. And I know this is an older series. I think it's a mid-2000s. Let me check. Yeah, 2007 is when the English version was published. So, yeah, it's mid-2000s series, so you never know when it's going to go out of print. And, because a lot of the time it's out of stock on Right Stuff, so I just want to get my hands on it and go, because, great. I don't know. Oh, dude, something about, yeah, I'm going to stop talking about Siren. I just love it. First volume was really good, and I'm excited that I have the rest of it. Boom. Siren rant done. Next, let's go over here to one manga I just picked up because I saw what's his face pick it up. If you remember his name, oh, Base Senpai. That's it. Picked up Blue Period. Said it had beautiful art and that it was a good story about passion or something like that. And I initially hearing that, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. But then I saw it in the store, and I saw it at Barnes and Noble, opened up a couple pages, saw art like this, and I was just like, all right, we gotta pick this series up. We gotta see what it's all about. Haven't read it yet. A lot of this manga I've not read much of, sadly. That's okay though, because I'll be burning through it all in the next coming months. Because a lot of the time, right now, from January to March, there's a dry spell of manga because my birthday's in March. And then in March, there's a dry spell after that where I'm just getting like 10 volumes a month. So, we got to backfill. Let me find a place. I'm going to slam this down. Next thing we got a series I've also only read 1 or 2 volumes of, honestly. And that is this alright? Okay, yeah. Volume 6 of 20th Century Boys. And Volume 7. It's a cool series. 1 second, let me check my phone. Think I'm getting text. No, we're good. It's a cool series. I've only read the first omnibus. I think there's gonna be 10 and then an extra one for 21st Century Boys. And I'm just waiting to get all 10, and then I'm binge reading this, and it's gonna be amazing. This series, from what I've heard, is just a masterpiece. Not really. I've heard Monster's better. I think people say Pluto's worse, and then also Asadora, another series by Naoki Urasawa, is coming out very, very soon, and so I'm very excited for that because I'm gonna pick up that volume 1, pick up volume 2, and just read it as it comes out and not be late to the hype train like I was on 20th Century Boys. So yeah, we got got volume 6 and 7 because I haven't picked anything up since volume 5. Next, I need to give a little explanation. So recently, I think I said in a video recently, I've been watching Haikyuu, and it's got me hooked on sports, man. It's just, I've always played sports. I've been playing baseball, soccer, football, my whole life, but sports anime just seems so disgusting. As weird as that sounds, it's just like, oh, why do I want to watch animated sports? I know that's a lot of people's arguments. And honestly, I don't even know why I like it. It's just good. And so I've picked up the first volume of Kuroko. Sorry, I keep saying Kuroku. Kuroko's basketball. I picked up the first little omnibuses, volumes 1 and 2 in it. And I just hear that it's a really good series about basketball. And it looks sick. I haven't read any of it. I've picked up a lot of sports series, actually. I have more of Kuroko coming in. I have another sports manga coming in. And then I'm also going to start reading Blue Lock online because Blue Lock sounds sick. If anybody hasn't heard about Blue Lock, it's basically... I can't even say much. I just heard about it from Base Senpai, checked out a little bit, and saw massive potential in it. So, yeah. That is not the manga haul, but yeah, Kuroko. I've never really played basketball, never really cared about basketball. But, you know what? I'm trying to find that next sport hit, man, because Haikyuu, I'm currently on the 2nd season of To the Top, and, if anybody doesn't want spoilers, I don't think this is spoilers, but I'm currently watching Nekoma fight the one guys, not fight, but play against the one guys. So good, and I need more sports manga. So, boom, we got Kuroko. I said it right this time. Next, we got a little oopsie from my grandma, but it's okay. I don't really care too much as long as I'm getting it. Next, we got Parasyte Volume 2. I got Volume 1 a really long time ago. Haven't read any of it since. And, Volume 2. Sorry about that, sudden cut. Didn't realize I fat-fingered the record button and went on talking for another 10 minutes. But that's okay, because you know what? I love talking. Talking is one of my favorite things. The only thing I'm afraid of now is I don't remember what I've covered, so I went back and watched and Parasyte Volume 2. So now I also have Parasyte Volume 5. So Parasyte Volume 2 and 5, kind of weird, I know, but my grandma just decided she didn't want to get Volume 3 and 4. I don't know, but we're chilling, it just it incentivizes me to pick up more of it, and I'm totally okay with that. It's very old school series, but I believe they're still printing it. I don't know if they still are though, but it doesn't look like this is like an older volume or something. It's very white. I like white. That's racist. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. Oh, I'm just spouting shit. But yeah, Volume 2 and 5, I like it. Really good. Body horror, or I forget the word. It's body something. I think it is body horror. Either way, very cool. The covers are very nice too. They're just very little creepy parasites. And it's 8 volumes, so I just need to pick up like 5 more volumes, and then I'll be good. Yeah, I love this series. I've said a lot about it. Get recorded. That's okay, cause I noticed it really quick and the whole manga haul. And the next thing, I don't know if I covered it or not, so I'm gonna go through it really quick. Blue Period, if you've already seen me talk about it, cool. You know, very easy on the eyes. Heard about it from Base Senpai, picked it up at Barnes and Noble, because I just saw it chilling. And that's that. So now we go on to the next thing I've got. Very out of order. What can you do though? What can you do? Oh, well, you already seen World Trigger Volume 4. And we got Volume 5, 6, 7. Oh, there we go. 8, 9, and 10. World Trigger is a series that I just absolutely loved. I read the first 3 volumes a couple months ago and was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting the rest of it. And so, keeping that promise to myself, I've bought up to volume 10 now. And I'm really happy I got up to volume 10 because a lot of the time, a lot of these volumes, like volumes 7 and 4, are out of stock. So, getting all the way to volume 10 is really nice because now I believe on Right Stuff that the volumes after 10 usually aren't out of stock, so I could just pick those up whenever I feel like it and eventually be caught up to volume releases, which is really nice. And this series is just so good. I like Jin a lot, the main character. I like Osamu. They're all very cool. And the art is just really nice. I mean, it's very easy on the eyes. It's very basic. There's nothing crazy about it. Really cool series. I mean, the first 3 volumes haven't given me like a lot of stuff to praise on. It's just, I don't know. It's just a lot of these. I know I say that I just like them, and that's what I find kind of annoying. As a person, I'm not very good at articulating my thoughts and my thoughts on these series as I like them. You know, and I think with World Trigger, its characters and its trigger powers are just so cool. And the fact that Volume 3 ended on such a cliffhanger, I think, is a very big reason on why I picked up to Volume 10. Because Volume 3 just ended on one of the best cliffhangers ever, in my opinion. And also, I haven't seen a lot of cliffhangers in manga volumes that I didn't have in the next volume, too. I think a big thing about cliffhanger is you get it, you know, you get the volume released, and then you go, oh shit, I have to wait 2 more months for it to come out. And so, that's kind of how it felt with this, and it was crazy. And I'm so happy I got the next 10 volumes. Hopefully, I'll catch up to the manga eventually. And then my plan is to then watch the anime, and I know it's on a big filler arc, but whatever, I'll watch the filler arc, you know? It's got to be doing something right. The anime's got to be looking good or something, because it just got a volume 3, I mean, not a volume 3, a season 3 confirmed before season 2 being made. That's crazy. And so I'm definitely gonna pick up the first. I mean, not definitely gonna pick up the first. I'm definitely gonna pick up the rest of this series because I just love the first bit so much. Um, watch the anime. The anime is done by Toei, also, if you didn't know, which is the same company that is doing One Piece and just doing an amazing job. I'm kidding. I've heard it's absolutely garbage. You know. Anybody's wondering about One Piece, you know, why haven't I been seeing it in the halls for a while was because, I don't know. You know, I'm almost done with Punk Hazard and it's just been pretty eh, you know, but eventually I'll start picking it up again. But One Piece isn't even in this hall. Why am I talking about it? Now, we got the next and final thing is probably the biggest thing I have gotten. Um, it's definitely, yeah. Well, enough of me rambling, actually. Let me just show you guys. Black Clover, Volume 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So I'm officially caught up to Black Clover release. And I'm kind of stupid because I pick up a lot of big chunks of series. Um, but Black Clover has officially been cemented. Honestly, I think I like it more than My Hero. I don't know though, because My Hero current arc has been just amazing, but besides that, My Hero has been pretty mid. Also, sorry about the shaky camera. My new desk is very shaky. But Black Clover, man, I know I said this in past hauls. It's very on and off with every arc, but then recently we got the or not recently, but I have the first 10 volumes. I got to read the what is it? The Eye of the Midnight Sun arc, which was absolutely amazing because Yami pulled up and went crazy. And then we got to see the underwater seabed templar, something like that. And that was really good, and those two arcs were just really good. And then I'm like, I think maybe halfway through the Witch's Forest arc, and that's been a really sick arc. And so I picked up the rest of Black Clover. I'm officially up to date with volume releases, and then probably once I'm done reading the volumes, I will catch up to chapters. And then I'll pick up the anime because that's what I like to do. I like to have my weekly anime to watch. And right now I'm not really watching any long running anime because I usually like to have those. Um, and I've just gradually dropped some of them, and so you know, hopefully Black Clover can come in and be a great new anime to watch. I'm really excited because for those of you who don't shop on Right Stuff, you're missing out, man. Every so often around the holidays, they will do bundle sales, which is where you'll have about 5 volumes of manga, which would usually cost you $50 from a retail store, right? But then on Right Stuff, the usual $10 volume is already $7.79 or something like that. This is an ad, by the way. But then they take off a chunk. I don't know how much. I'm not that great at math. That then, if you're a first-time buyer, it goes down to $6.69, I believe, which is an absolute great deal for first-time customers. But then around the holidays, they'll have bundles where those 5 volumes that would initially be $50 and then reduced to the 35, they're like $23 or something like that. And so I just had to pick this up because in all, this was probably like $70 for 13 volumes of manga. So absolutely great deals over there, and it makes me happy, man. I love this stuff. It's just been amazing. And Right Stuff is awesome. Right Stuff, if you're watching this, hi, how's it going? I don't know how would you have to do to take sponsors, but hey, if I can drive a car, I can take sponsorship, right? So I'll be waiting. Either way, though, you guys, Black Clover is a great series. If you aren't reading it, listen. The first arc is it's a very good shonen series, and that's what you're gonna hear. Everybody who's oh wait, off the trip. It's a very good shonen series because it does shonen really well. It just has all the tropes and everything, and tropes is usually used as a negative word, but a lot of the time I like my tropes, and I think this does some great tropiness. Saying trope a lot, and I'm just in its art. Like I don't know. Okay, that might be a spoiler. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that big of a spoiler. It's a fight. But it's just I want to show off some beautiful art right now. I can't really find any good art. Okay, here you go. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. It's just people yelling, but really great. I like Asta because Volume 10. At first a lot of people says he yells a lot, and that's if you watch the anime and the manga, you can't hear him yell. It's very nice. But in Volume 10, he became cemented as one of my favorite shonen protagonists. And I mean that's a very broad term because I don't like a lot. I don't know, man. But like at the end of Volume 10, when he was like, you know what? Because spoiler alert, if anybody hasn't read Black Clover, then you can click off now. I'm not gonna say too much else, but he's lost his arms, and he's like, all right, I've lost my arms. That means I just gotta train harder or something like that. And I was just like, that's fucking cool. And so picking up the rest of Black Clover, and that's really it. Love this series. It's great. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Any sports manga suggestions, that specifically, because that's what I'm gonna be looking for. Um, yeah. Besides that, if you guys have read any of the stuff I have in this haul, let me know what you think. Especially Siren. Let me know what you guys think about Siren. So, because I just want to know the general consensus among you guys of Siren. But if you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more manga hauls, anime-related videos, manga-related videos, just videos of kind of stuff. I know I don't post frequently. I make a lot of promises I don't keep. I try to upload every other week. If you go and look at my channel, I think the last video I uploaded was a month ago. So, we're not keeping too many promises here. I've promised so many videos. But what can I say? You know, if you're here, thank you. And I hope you all have a good one. It's been a great pleasure having you here. Thank you.